Hi marketers, I'm Mantis from Social Bakers, and today I want to help you unravel one of the most difficult parts of influencer marketing, and that's actually finding them. Did you know that 70% of marketers declare that finding influencers is the most difficult part of influencer marketing? If you're one of those marketers, this video is going to give you a step-by-step guide how you can actually go about it in a more simple way. First, you need to understand the why. Why does your business need influencers? Is it for brand awareness? Is it for sales? Is it a specific niche, market, target audience that you're trying to reach? This will determine what will be a measure of success. And this will also determine what kind of an influencer you actually need to find. We're gonna break it down into 3 different influencer categories. First, micro-influencers. They start from about 1,000 followers and go up to the tens of thousands. They can help you tap into very small markets, so if you're looking to convert followers to customers, this is your best bet. They're also cheap. That means you can partner with hundreds of influencers if you're a bigger business, or if you're someone smaller, you can find exactly the influencers that you're looking for. So what's cheap? Well, we know that the average cost for an influencer on Instagram is $1,000 per about 100,000 followers. So if you're employing someone above the 100K mark, the costs will add up. That's not to say that macro influencers, which are usually above 100,000 followers, don't have a place in your strategy. There are pros at what they do. They're sometimes easier to work with, but their results are also more predictable. The last category that I want to mention, but I don't want to dwell on, is celebrities. If it's a lot of awareness that you need, they are your best bet, but it's a little bit like putting all of your eggs into one basket. And if you want to learn more about these different categories, read it on our blog. We're going to include it in the description. How do you vet the influencers that you want to work with? That's the most important bit. Probably want to have access to a very large library of influencers. Of course, you can do it manually, go from profile to profile, but having a simple tool like Social Bakers makes this task very simple. You type in your interests, the audience size, location, language, or literally anything else that's important to your business, and you'll get your results. It works exactly like Google. Search for any influencer and the algorithm is gonna find the ones that are right for you and gonna weed out the ones that you don't want to work with. Try it yourself. Just follow the link in the description. It's free to sign up. By now, you should probably have a pretty solid list of influencers to work with. But how do you vet the right ones? First, check their interactions per 1,000 followers. It's the best way to predict just how much engagement your campaign will get if you partner with them. This will also help you weed out those with fake followers. Second, check the strength of their interests. Are they in line with the interests of your audience? Let's say you're a cosmetics brand looking for an influencer who's an authority on the subject. You probably want to find someone who can engage their audience on the topic of beauty as opposed to something entirely different. Marketers, beware. We've seen some influencers fake their interests. So check their content, check their posts. Do they post continuously? Is there consistent engagement, or are there anomalies that you're noticing? Third, check the hashtags they use. Are there some key hashtags that your brand can identify with? We know that hashtags are extremely important on Instagram, and that's often how users actually find content. And last, check the brands that they've worked with in the past. You probably don't want to work with someone who's an advertising billboard. Rather find someone who's more careful and selective and tailors their sponsorships to what their audience cares about. Beware that there are influencers who are actually trying to fake this. They'll simply tag hashtag ad in the post to build legitimacy. But those collaborations aren't always real. Do your homework, lift every stone, look for warning signs. Now I know that it seems like a lot, but it's actually pretty simple, and you can do it all in one place with the Social Bakers platform. Go to the link in the description, sign up for free, give it a shot. In this video, we only got to cover a small part of influencer marketing, but there's so much more. So if you want to learn about starting your influencer collaborations, measuring your influencer campaigns, we got it all covered in one blog you can find in the description. For now, best of luck and see you next time.